You know, there's nothing worse than children getting abused to boil your blood, and I hope that it boils your blood as well. Today's topic is going to be it's kind of crazy, something that you've seen running around the internet. This whole Balenciaga campaign that has just literally shown a bunch of children being just inappropriately displayed with all sorts of wacky imagery around it and stuff like that. So we're going to get into this, and you're going to see a little bit of why this is making everybody upset. If you went to Balenciaga, for those of you that don't know who this is, it is a high-end fashion company that, you see a lot of weird imagery and stuff when you pick up really high-end fashion magazines and you see the ads anyway. So this is not like something that's like a huge shocker, but if you went to their Instagram page, you'll notice that there should be 1 million pictures on there, but they're literally deleted. Everything's taken down. And this is the response that many people are having. They're starting to call for the canceling this company because this is just not okay. And I am so glad to actually see something getting canceled that actually really should be canceled. I know that this is getting thrown around in our world and stuff's getting canceled that really shouldn't be canceled, really, but this is one of those things that I think is that. So if you went to their Instagram page, you will see that there is literally no information on there. They only left a little post on their page, literally telling them they're sorry. It's sort of an apology. I'm sure doing damage control and just hoping that this whole storm will blow by. But let's get into why people are really getting upset. The campaign was really designed by this guy, Denma, and he is really a very strange individual. You'll see some of the pictures on the bottom right here. You'll see this is maybe potentially Kanye West and Kim. Some people said on the internet that this is actually him, but they're wearing all this blacked hooded, blacked out faces. And this is the guy that came up with this campaign that really made everybody upset. As you can see, the campaign for the bag was having a little girl on a bed, and she's sitting there holding a stuffed animal. There is like BDSM clothing on the stuffed animal. There's a chain around or a little lock around the stuffed animal's neck, and there's just all sorts of just really whack imagery in some of these campaigns. Here's another picture from it. There was a little child sitting on a couch, and you can see like glasses of alcohol on the table. I mean, these are things that kids should not be exposed to. Here's another picture of another young child, and as you can see, there's like a lot of like crazy imagery all around these children. I want to point out some of the imagery that's in the background here because I think it's very disturbing. Check out this little drawing that the child made in the top of the corner here. That drawing is, a lot of people were saying on the internet, looked like the devil. But you know what? There is a caution tape that is on the floor. If you can see just in front of the little boy's foot there's a roll of caution tape. And the way that they cut that caution tape actually adds those two letters together, the A and the A. So you have what says B-A-A-L, which is bail. And this drawing right here actually looks a lot like bail. And the interesting significance of Baal was this was a god that people would sacrifice their children to. I mean, if you just read any stories about Baal in the Bible, there were some awful things that happened. So this kind of imagery, even if it's like they're saying it's accidental, we didn't know, but trust me, nothing is put in that frame by accident. And this is just alarming and disturbing that they would put this in there in little kids' content. So another designer, Ladavakova, She was a designer for Balenciaga, and she, on her website, this is her page, so this is a screenshot of her website. It's literally blacked out. And why would they start blacking out people that were working with this company? Well, I'll show you. Even on her Instagram page right here, it says that her account is completely private. You can't even go and look at her stuff. So let's look. Some people have got some screenshots of what her Instagram was displaying on there, and they're disturbing. I mean, extremely disturbing images. Looks like someone had been murdered. There's a child that has been duct taped to a chair with VR goggles on. There's like literally a picture of somebody strapped to the floor in an upside down pentagram. And there's a little boy that's laying here who's clearly sawed asunder, and his insides are splashing out. I mean, why would people even be interested in putting imagery like this out in the world? It's mind-boggling. But this is where a lot of these high-end fashion designers, I mean, they get involved in, I'm sure, all sorts of wicked things. So here is another reason why people were calling for them to just be canceled and taken off of the internet. People stop supporting them, don't be buying their stuff, was because they put a campaign picture out, and underneath this bag is a bunch of legal documents. And so people, as they were starting to get upset about what these guys were putting out, they started going back and zooming in and looking at this. And what was on this legal document was a legal document that contained excerpts of a U.S. Supreme Court opinion in the States versus Williams, which upheld a federal child pornography law. And why would you even be putting children in very provocative ways on your products ads, and then all of a sudden having things like this underneath your bag that literally the camera's never going to, you're not going to see that unless you literally zoom right in. So this is really disturbing that this stuff is coming out like that. Here's another ad for one of their bags, and they had a picture of a woman in a high-rise office building, and she's got her feet up on the table. And if you look at where this red arrow is in the background right here, there's 3 books that are sitting on the table. And one of the books is Michael Borman's books. And this guy, Michael Borman, or Bereman, he's into some seriously sick and twisted dark stuff. This is some of his artwork. So the reason why people are kind of getting upset, why are you putting these things in the background of these pictures? Look at some of this artwork. I mean, there's some very occult people like in a occult ceremony all around this like weird rat thing. There's babies all bathed in blood, and even one of the pictures in the bottom, one of the young children is sitting there playing with it looks like a hand that's been severed from a human body. I mean, this is just sick and twisted stuff. But I want you to notice this as well. Look at the pictures where the gold head, the gold mask without anything. You'll start to see, like, he was putting this art. This is back to the guy Demna, that he was putting this in like his way of displaying these bags and stuff. So like back to this picture of Kanye and Kim, I mean, you can see the imagery that's right here is literally kind of like that guy and his artwork from his book. It's just absolutely sick and twisted stuff. So people are naturally responding with like getting rid of these high-end bags, getting rid of these shoes. Here's some video, like you can see this on TikTok and check this out on the internet. But there is a ton of people that are cutting up their stuff, burning their stuff, getting rid of their stuff. I mean, this is the response that should come from people if they're going to put out things that are abusing children. I mean, that is just absolutely not okay. And so, this really speaks to the sanctity of children is also under attack in our world. And listen to what the Bible has to say about this. Listen to what Psalms 127:3 says. Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord, and the fruit of the womb a reward. You know what? God is saying that those children are His. And it is a reward that he's granting us the opportunity to be able to replicate life. And it's just disgusting and disturbing that people in high up parts of our society do not hold the sanctity of children, and that is being away. And listen to what the words of Jesus said. This is how strongly Jesus felt about abusing children. I'm sure he'd probably be canceled today for a statement like this, but listen to this. Matthew 18:6, but whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him to have a great millstone fastened around his neck and to be drowned in the depths of the sea. Jesus is very protective of his children, and I think he's allowed us to have this ability to remake life, and he's given us the opportunity to raise those lives. And this is something that is not okay in our society. So I am actually really happy to see people responding to this company in this way. Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. And literally, we have shown time and time again, it's not just the high-end bags that people are abusing children. I mean, we've walked through Walmart and you can see, and even the little toys, the little dolls that they have, they've got BDSM outfits on and stuff like this. So this transcends way deeper than just high-end fashion stuff. So check out some of our other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and we hope that you guys have a great week.